Okay guys, this is the Denver's Choppers. This is a 61 pan bottom end, shovel head top end. It's all kind of mixed up, but also super cool because these are S&S 80-inch cylinders, 74-inch heads. They've already got dual plugs, and they ran compression releases on this side. So this thing's built up pretty freaking nice. Sounds rowdy. I'm not sure what cam is in it. I know it's got Andrews push rods, Morris mag, all that sort of stuff. I put the Super E back on it. I was able to get it fired up with the Super E. It doesn't sound nearly as mean or as happy as it did with the Mikuni, so we'll let him decide on what he wants to do with that, whether he wants to keep this car, move to a Mikuni, or whatever. Either way, still runs, so that's good. The major thing we had to deal with this was this kicker cover. So this is a huge aftermarket kicker cover. It is super thick the whole way through. Like, this is the thickest kicker cover I've ever seen. The reason that he went to this is his original kicker cover. You can see here, see how that cracked all the way through? Right there, like blew this thing the hell out. Most of that was because the kicker gear broke. So you can see there where it's missing teeth. That's all mangled up. In the process of that gear messing up, it also destroyed the ratchet part of the gear. Right, you can see all those gear teeth are jacked. And then it actually started to push, since all this was broken, off to the side. So it was wedging this into the main shaft of the transmission. It actually started eating the whole inside of this bushing out. That's why there was all the brass and everything else in here. I didn't know that originally until I took the transmission all the way out, and I wanted to make sure, since I saw brass, I knew there was other portions in here, bushings and everything else. I want to make sure there wasn't something else inside this trans trying to go like haywire and make us lose a gear or something. So I pulled the entire trans out, went through everything. The inside of this looks really good on the inside. So cleaned it out, put it back together, all new kicker gear set. All these gears. This one's also pretty, you can see how worn down all that is. So all those are now brand new kicker cover, everything installed on here, and I really got it working way better for us kickstarting. And now that I had that set up, the next thing was trying to figure out, why did it break all these kicker gears? Well, that's because it was timed almost completely wrong. I don't know how else to phrase this, except where the mag is sitting right now, this is full advance, and actually timed it for full advance. It was well past that for its actual, the original way it was timed. The full advance position would have been like probably about right here would be my guess. And then the mag would move all the way up to that point past full advanced. So I took the shaft out, moved it around, got it lined up with the right tooth to give us full advance with the magneto all the way forward. So it's actually timed correctly now, and then gives you a point for retarding timing in order to actually start the motor without having to kick back at you like crazy. Because that was the major concern with this, was that it was just kicking back like nuts, and that's what probably broke the kicker, the actual cover, all these gears, everything else. And then that was just the end of that one. Outside of that, it is a Denver's frame. This has all been verified. Look at all this crazy molding up in here. Denver Springer, spool 21 up front. Look at that. Look at the crust on that. That's just beautiful. I love this. So spool 21 up front, 16-inch star hub in the back. All the cool parts, everything is molded and fits perfectly. I'm really digging this bike. So we're gonna do a few other random things to it. We're gonna put some new grips on it. I need to get a longer throttle cable. This is just mocked up right now with what I had to get it running. And that's really gonna be about it for this bike. He'll be taking it back out to Myrtle Beach, and he's gonna be blasting around on this thing hopefully in the next couple weeks and everything else. So it should be a pretty fun bike for him.